Today is May the 24th, 2011, and this is Roger with www.jackrussellpuppies.biz. I have two beautiful puppies still available. This is Isabella. She is a standard-legged female, predominantly smooth. She has a little bit of long hair, so she would be considered a broken coat, but more dominantly smooth. And then the little guy is a smooth coat, short-legged male. Has beautiful markings. He's got the dark brown like his dad. He's got the split blaze like his grandfather, Monterey Pepperjack, which I also raised and bred. This is the third generation of puppies that I've been breeding for over 8 years now. I get a lot of compliments about our puppies. People tell us that they've been looking for a long time and haven't seen beautiful jacks like we have. So on that note, I would just like to thank God and give Him all the glory for all His blessings. The female I'm asking $600 for. She has a perfect eye patch on her left side. Looking at the camera on her left, but really it's on her right. She's a sweetheart. She loves to give lots of kisses and lots of loving. She doesn't like to be away from you. She gets that trait from her dad, which I absolutely love. Some people might not be their thing, but I love my Frappuccino, and I love the fact that he doesn't like me out of his sight and he cries for me. He's very loyal, and he's just a big old teddy bear. The Valentino, I'm asking $600 for him as well. He has exceptional markings. The camera doesn't do him justice. When he was born, the two little patches that he had, one on his left elbow and then one small spot on his back, when he was born, they were perfectly little hearts. And he's just very special. The hardest thing for me is that because he reminds me so much of my Frappy, I feel like when he does go to a wonderful home, that I feel like I'm missing a part of him. I don't know if that makes sense, but I mean, he's got his dad's eyes, exactly like he did when Frappuccino was born. And I've been doing this for quite a while, and you know, when you have litters and stuff, you don't really get them like, you know, pretty much the same, like one parent versus the other. But rarely on occasion, that does happen. I'm going to give you a little bit of history why I decided to be a hobby breeder. Was many years ago, I went to New York and bought a short-legged female. And I've always strictly had standard-legged Jack Russells, and I never really heard of a short-legged Jack Russell. And anyways, I wasn't too sure, and I picked up this white short-legged female and named her Coconut. Absolutely beautiful. And me and my brother had rented an HHR on the way down from New York. After we purchased her, she was my Christmas present. And I was driving, and I could see her jumping up and down in the back of the HHR in my mirror, and it was just so funny. She was just so comical, full of energy, full of love, and she was just a very special Jack Russell. Well, to make a long story short, I lost her tragically after having her for 2 months, and I just put on a brand new collar for her. It was one of those claw collars. So that's why you don't see collars on my puppies. And it was a freak accident. I had her in the kennel up at my parents' while I was out of town. And you know how the chain link fence makes the shape at the bottom. It was completely closed. And it was a freak accident, but she was trying to get to my parents' hunting dogs. And that loop that was completely sealed, and still was sealed, she got it caught in between her collar and she strangled to death. I was devastated. I mean, just for 2 short months that I had her, she had such a special place in my heart. And I just loved her to pieces. And God blessed me with Frappuccino. I went to New York, drove to New York, and got the mother of this litter. Her name was Coco. I named her after Coconut, the puppy that I lost. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to have another puppy, another Jack, because I never loved something so much in my life. And I cried for 2 months, and it took me 2 months to put her at rest. And I never cried so much in my life. I never loved something so much in my life. Well, the next litter that I had of standards, there was this chocolate-faced, dark brown male puppy. And, you know, it's true that pets do choose their owners. So when you go and you pick up a pet and you want to pick one that is drawn to you, that comes to you, that wants to be your companion. That's how you choose a good puppy. Well, anyways, he would keep crying for me whenever I'd go and I'd get the puppies. He would be the first one to greet me, and you know, he'd follow me around and stuff, and I just fell in love with him. And I tell you what, God blessed me with such an awesome dog, and I never thought I would ever be able to love another puppy, even much less beyond the love that I had for Coconut as I do Frappuccino. He is the sweetest dog. He's very protective. He's very loyal. And I don't know if you hear some barking in the background, but that's him barking for me because he knows I'm outside. And he does not like to be away from me. And he knows 25 tricks. If I tell him to give me a hug, he'll put one paw around each of my shoulders and he'll lay his head across my shoulder, give me a hug, he'll give you kisses. He'll take socks off your feet. He'll do bang, which is play dead. You can point a gun, like a make gun at him, and he'll play dead. And he's just made an impact in my life. And that is why I got into the breeding. Because with Coconut, I really wanted, not that I could ever replace her, but I wanted a puppy from the same parents. And because I love Frappuccino so much, I want his bloodline and his traits to be passed on to his many wonderful and deserving homes to keep his memory and his legacy alive. It's just an awesome, special dog, and I can't emphasize that enough. And that's why this little guy, you know, it's really hard because as a hobby breeder, you know, I'm there, I deliver them, and I'm there from day one. And you get attached, you know, and they depend on you, and they give you so much love and joy. And it's tough because, you know, I wish I could keep them all, but unfortunately I can't, you know. But anyways, these 2 puppies are, to me and to the vets and stuff, these are the best 2 puppies that I have left. These are the most unique out of the litter, and that's not taking anything away from any of the other puppies because they're special to everyone who purchased them. But these are my 2 favorites, and they're absolutely beautiful, and you're getting an excellent puppy. These puppies, they already have their health certificates. They were 8 weeks old on May the 19th. They'll be 9 weeks old this Thursday. And if you're interested, give me a call at 352-308-8151. Or you can go to my website, www.jackrussellpuppies.biz.